Hello and welcome to wenll's Guide to DPSing Feng the Accursed in MSV Heroic. So basically, how the changes are, first off, you can now do each phase in the order you want, and there's also going to be a new phase added. So phase 1, we like to do what used to be the last phase first. If you get arcane resonance on you, make sure you're not standing near anyone. If arcane velocity starts being cast, make sure you're stacked up unless you have arcane resonance on you. So arcane resonance, so just or arcane velocity rather, so stack. If you get arcane resonance on you and you're outside during the arcane velocity as well, because of that, try to use deterrence so that you can help your healers out with that, and you'll mitigate most of that damage. So, but otherwise, if you get arcane resonance, just stand out. Arcane velocity, stack, unless you've got the big purple circle around yourself. 75% here transition. When you transitions, we like to go to the new phase next. And basically, how this new phase works is every other shield throw he does, everyone will kind of like stack out at away from the shield, and there will be a bunch of little soul guys that spawn, and you need to just kill them very quickly. You also need to do slows and stuff like that, but pretty much you need to slow them using traps and all that stuff, and you need to AoE them down very, very quickly. If you don't AoE them down fast enough, and they're alive after a certain period of time, they will automatically reach the shield. If they reach the shield because you just weren't quick enough slowing them and stuff like that, then if they reach the shield in either case, each one that reaches a shield heals them for 10%, so it's very bad. So you need to make sure you AoE them down very quickly. But as long as you're doing it right, you should only have to do it every other shield throw, because if the tank puts down a nullification barrier, then they will be unable. They'll pretty much despawn. So he's throwing a shield, so we were all stacked up outrange, throwing traps down and all that good stuff. AoEing down all the little soul fragments. So like die. Everyone's using slows, knockbacks, all that good stuff. So you just really need to make sure that you AoE them all down very quickly. And then the next one, everyone stacks on the boss so that the tank can cast a shield barrier, and that will despawn them, as you can see. So you don't even have to kill them. So it's only every other one that you should have to actually AoE and slow and stuff. 50% hand transition to the next one. We like to do the epicenter after that. So being ranged, you'll probably end up being stacked at a central point with the rest of ranged. Basically what you gotta do for this one is, when occasionally he'll cast lightning blast, fist or whatever, you can see or kind of on the screen there. Make sure that you're looking out for that, just in case he casts in your direction. You don't want to get hit by that. Epicenter, when you cast that, you can cast deterrence to mitigate that damage, although apparently they interrupted it. When he's casting the epicenter, your chance to hit is reduced by like 90%, I think. So you're not really going to be able to do much damage during that part. So don't pop your cooldowns. You can see there was a lightning fist I had to dodge there. So it's pretty much the same as normal mode. 25% he'll transition to the final phase. In our case, that's going to be the fire part. Basically what we do for that one is we like to all be stacked up behind the boss, and then if you get wild spark on you, you just need to run out to a designated location or whatever and have the spark drop out at range. And then you want to make sure that you're not in between the boss and where the flames are, because when he does draw flames, he'll bring the flames toward him. If the flames go through you to get to the boss, they'll do a lot of damage. So, but otherwise, it's just pretty much burn from this point on. You're just like pew pew pew. So, pretty much the only new mechanic is you got that new phase. Otherwise, the other phases are exactly the same. Just more damage going out and stuff. So that is how you defeat Feng the Accursed on heroic mode. So I hope this guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.